Away from Texas.
Yes, sir. Watch you every single day. Nobody lays it down like Uncle Neely and the pregame show.
Neely, pregame show behind the scenes for everything. And why does he get that kind of access? Why does he get that kind of access? Because trust is involved. You would never get the kind of access you desire unless there's trust and relationship. You're trying to put your up on game.
Hey, Jordan, Eric Christensen with CBS Sports Colorado. Just want to get your impression of the offensive line. You weren't here last year. Obviously, the O-line struggled last year. But you and the new guys they brought in, how are you gelling? Coach talked about a lot of competition on that line. Just your impressions of the O-line so far.
Yeah, my impressions on the O-line is actually, it's been very good. I'm playing with a lot of people with experience, a lot of people with veterans. We got Khalil Benson, we got Justin, Yakari, and not only them, but Coach Phil, great person, great coach, and he's a 12-year vet. Y'all probably seen him here like a couple of days ago. Who knows, but he knows his stuff, and this year is going to be different.
Hey Jordan, Jake Schwarms, DMVR. I just wanted to ask you more about Coach Lodeholt, what it's been like working with him so far, and what you learned from him the most so far.
What I learned from him the most, he, even when I do good, he finds something to pick out, you know? For him, it's not being the best right now, but the best in the long run, and hopefully better than him, 12-year vet. So he's very strategic, very technical, and he takes everything like very, very serious. Like the little things, those is what he looks for the most. And I think sometimes when you get like a big name guy, those little things kind of get overlooked. So with him, he doesn't overlook them.
Hey Jordan, Brian Howe from the Boulder Daily Camera.
How you doing?
Coach was just saying that some of the guys last year maybe were not ready for the shine, but you're making your announcement on Fox. You're doing a lot of these things on social media. You seem to be ready for it. Do you like the spotlight of you, and you seem to have embraced it? Do you enjoy that?
Spotlight's actually kind of hard. Sometimes you get overwhelmed. I look at it as like a day-by-day thing. I don't really look forward, like, oh, I'm in the spotlight this, or I can't wait to be on the news and stuff. I kind of just want to work. And then with working hard and with putting your dedication to the sport, like the spotlight, all the Instagram stuff, all that stuff kind of comes with it. So it does get overwhelming, and sometimes you got to embrace it, but sometimes you got to know when it's like, all right, it's time to lock in and put that stuff to the side.
But it doesn't seem to bother you at all. Like you seem to handle it pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, it's chill. Coming from IMG, we kind of prepare for all stuff like that. So, yeah, we're chilling. Yes, sir.
Matt Smith, 104.3 The Fan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
You could have gone pretty much anywhere you wanted to, right?
Yes,
You had
sir.
offers all over, biggest schools, but you got the opportunity to come here, and now you're blocking for the potential #1 overall draft pick next season.
Yeah, he will be.
What does that fire you up a little bit more? That hey, look, I'm gonna have you just talked about it's hard to be in that shine, but you will be. Did that fire you up a little bit more to say, hey, Shedeur is here, I'm gonna come play and protect Shedeur?
Me personally, whoever's behind in the quarterback position, I'm gonna block my butt off, But the bond that me and Shedeur have is it just makes you want to go a little bit harder. It's like when you have a connection with somebody, it's just kind of different. I don't know how to put it, I kind of get happy when I talk about it because we have a great relationship, and like the whole O-line, like we all go out to eat. We kind of do everything together, like travel, and I feel like with him back there, he's so calm and he fills the pocket so well that he ultimately makes my job easy, I still got a hard job, everybody doing O-line, but with him being so calm and him knowing how to move in the pocket, he tends to just get it out quick and do his thing.
Hey Jordan, Packer Associate Press, how you doing?
How you doing?
I guess going back to when you were deciding on schools, what was the view outside looking into this program, and has it matched what you thought it would be? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Honestly, my expectations weren't that high for when I came here. But now it's amazing. Like, we got Chef Carl. That's kind of like my favorite person. I'm a big guy, so we love to eat. So yeah, Chef Carl, he's amazing. Having the nutritionist that we have, and Honestly, the people at this university, it's amazing. Like everybody just clicks. Like we just click. And I haven't really seen that on a lot of my visits. I've kind of been everywhere in the nation, from freaking Oregon to all the way back in Maryland where I'm from, you know? So I kind of seen it all, seen what every university brought, and right here, this was the best fit for me. And then Coach Prime, he's Coach Prime, y'all see, so who wouldn't want to play for him, you know?
Jordan, Troy Finnegan, CU Sports Report. You talked about Coach Lodeholt, but the whole staff is littered with guys with NFL experience. What are some of those professional habits that they have given you that you've kind of picked up in your short time here?
That's a good one. I like that one. First off, tucked in shirts. It's not really mandatory. I do it myself though, cause you know, I just been doing it for a long time. So tucked in shirts when we go in the weight room. Making sure we don't got little wrinkles in our socks. He likes our socks just straight, don't dang near touching your knees, you know. So, but not only just like apparel, like coming to the meeting 15 minutes early. You never know when the meeting's going to start. We got an 8 o'clock meeting. It might start at 7:42. It might start at 7:53. So just being there before Coach Pine gets in, that's a good habit to carry on, because when you get in the league and you miss those meetings, now you got fines. So it's just like now you're being up early and being able to correlate from college and transfer to NFL.
Hey Jordan, Chase Howell from Action Network. You talked about going to dinner with your online group. Were you
Yeah.
nervous at all about how they would accept you, than being a lot of veteran guys who come in as a freshman?
Nah, I mean, I'm a good spirited guy, so I kind of get along with anybody. If you're chill, you're nice. One thing I don't do is just like the cockiness, so nobody's really cocky around us. Everybody knows their potential and know what they're capable of, but as far as big-headed people, we don't really have that on this team. So the dinner was actually amazing. Good steak.
Hey Jordan, Nikki Edwards, CU Sports Report. You and Shador have been on a lot of adventures this off season. What has been your favorite event, favorite thing that you've done with him?
Favorite thing? All right, it's actually not a trip, but GTA. We play GTA all day, and he has this thing where he's like, I'm gonna spend $100K on nothing. So, so like we'll go like the casino on GTA, we'll just ride around on GTA, but we literally do that like every single day. So we'll be playing that, me, Justin, and him for like 3-4 hours a day. But as far as trips though, I wouldn't want to say Miami. Miami was fun. We get to train, got to shop. It was a cool experience, and then we're always in the cold, so being able to have sunshine, you know, all day, it was amazing.
Hey Jordan, good to see you, man.
What's up, bro?
When you are someone whose goal is to make it to the NFL, how do you balance that with being in the first spring of your freshman season and not getting too far ahead of yourself?
Just take it day by day, and it's always something that you can work on. It's always something. Me personally, I got a long way to go. So when people trying to think on the big picture, they kind of miss the stuff in between to get to the big picture. So right now, I'm just trying to make it through spring ball, you know, just going day by day, and then in the long run, ultimately, my goal will be reached.
Jordan, two-part question for you.
Sir.
I know you guys haven't really put pads on yet, but how do you feel like you've measured up with college competition at this point?
The game is faster, but Coach Mo in the weight room, he's getting me stronger. So, you know, it's the same thing. You know, you got better rushes, you got better inside moves, but you know, having good feet, having good leverage, playing with good leverage, knowing when to punch, how to punch, what type of punch, just the little things, just making sure that I know what type of set to take on this play, what type of angle to take. Everything. I was working out with some dudes in the league, and what they told me is just it's a game about leverage and angles, taking the right angle, having the right leverage. You have no leverage, you have no power. So just knowing like the little things in the game could elevate your game to the ceiling.
And then the second question is, you obviously came in very highly ranked recruit, which a lot of your teammates necessarily weren't, but they've got the college experience. So how much are you kind of leaning on some of those guys to teach you college? You can help learn the college game.
It's a difference from playing and not playing. Those guys been playing, probably 4 years, 3 years. Right tackle, been in the Big Ten, seen it all. So me and Khalil, we actually train. So he just gives me point of views of like in-game scenarios. So because he's seen it. So I'm like a visual learner, and I like to learn from people who actually done it. You know, you haven't really done it. It's like, or you might know about it, but like, how do you know how it is when you're in the fire? You know.
Jordan, Kyle Newman, Denver Post. This offensive line took a lot of heat last year, and I know obviously you're new here, but what's your expectation as to how this unit can improve, run the ball better, protect Shador more?
We're definitely going to run the ball this year. From watching last year, that was kind of horrific, but you know, sometimes you gotta adapt with what you're given. But this year, it's going to be a good one. We're going to be able to run the ball, throw the ball. We're going to do our thing, give them as much time as need, and we're just going to block. That's kind of what it all comes down to, just making sure you block your man and a not my man mentality.
Last question for C.
Jordan, David, I don't know if the athletic, what was it something the coaching staff said to you, you know, in the recruiting process that sort of won you over, and what did you make of all the noise around early signing day when it didn't look like it was certain that you were going to end up here?
That's all right. All right. So two things. For answer your first question, what made this school different? Every visit I went on, they told me how good I was, or how best. Like, I'm the best. I'm this. I'm that. I came here, Coach Prime. He had 3 things I needed to work on. He said size, your core. What do you mean by size? Like, just looking the part. You know, weight room size. And he told me I need to bend my hips a little bit more. So I'm like, I could work with that, because like right now you're trying to elevate me and I'm not even here. So it's like you're investing in me and you just want me to win, and I haven't even came to your school yet. So that kind of stood out to me the most, and I don't really like to have the yes men in your ear, because then you know, a lot of that is just it's worse. And then for the signing day part, we was in Miami. We just didn't have no Wi-Fi, so we couldn't submit the form. So yeah, we just ain't have no Wi-Fi, so the form couldn't get submit to sign, and yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
Thank you, C.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys. Y'all have a good day.